Hey guys, welcome back, my loves. Welcome to the Healing Seat with Monique, where silence breaks, truth rises, and healing begins. This is a sacred space where we breathe, release, and rise together, and every word spoken here is for peace, truth, and renewal. So guys, take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's talk truth heart to heart. Let's get started. So my loves, in this episode, I finally exposed the painful truth behind the man I once called my husband. And what began as love became a nightmare of betrayal, manipulation, spiritual warfare, and unspeakable trauma. This is not just my story. It's a testimony of survival, protection, and divine justice. I share the heartbreak, the secrets, the abuse, and the strength it took for me to walk away and protect my daughter. And I recorded this for every woman who has ever felt silent, gaslit, or trapped in a cycle of abuse. My love, I want you to know that you are not alone. 12 years ago, a man followed me off the train, and he told me that God had sent him to me. But what he really came to do was steal, kill, and destroy. He entered my life with a mask of love and devotion, pretending to be a provider, a husband, a father. But behind that mask was a plan, a dark agenda, one designed to break me. He walked beside me through some of the hardest seasons of my life when my oldest daughter was struggling with mental health in and out of hospitals and treatment centers. He pretended to be my support system, but behind the scenes, he was the very reason for her pain. He was the cause of the chaos, laughing at my suffering, mocking my heartbreak, and fueling the storm that surrounded us. Robert played the perfect husband. He ironed my clothes, walked me to the train, picked me up from work, cooked dinner, ran my bath water, whatever I needed, he was there. But what looked like love was really surveillance, control, and possession. He was smothering me, not out of affection, but out of strategy. He cheated on me throughout our whole entire relationship, and I didn't even know until 2016 when I found out not just about the cheating, but that he had also given me an STD. And that was my breaking point. I pulled away and I couldn't touch him. I couldn't even look at him the same. And still, months later, I gave him another chance, not knowing that he would come back to finish what he started, my total destruction. He refused to give me closure, forcing me to sit in silence with wounds too deep for words. I cried out to God for truth, for peace, for justice, and God answered me. God promised me vindication, and I held on to that promise with everything in me. Robert committed unspeakable acts, not just against me, but against our daughter. He disrespected me as his wife, as a mother, and a human being. He mocked my dreams, stole my money, poisoned my food, manipulated my children, and tried to erase my identity. He opened accounts in my name, recorded me without consent. He even paid people to bind me with spell work to keep me sick, stuck, insecure, and silent. He desecrated my home, conspired with my co-workers to sabotage my job, and planted hidden cameras to watch me. He brought strangers into my bed while my child was in the house, and when that wasn't enough, he called CPS, filed false reports, mocked my trauma, and tried to paint me as an unfit mother to my own children. But the damage didn't stop with me. Our daughter suffered because of him. While I worked long hours to provide, I trusted him to care for her, and he failed her. He exposed her to danger, darkness, and trauma. I have had to hold her through the breakdowns, through the screams, through the sobs, while she told me she hated him and she wished he wasn't even her father. I had to be the one to explain to her that none of this was her fault, and that even though he broke us, we would heal. Robert came for me because of my light. I am an empath, a mother, a nurturer, a woman of purpose and power, and he used my love as a shield to hide his darkness. But that shield is now gone and his mask is off. He never wanted a wife. He wanted control. He wanted to drain my energy and destroy my life. But he failed. I chose me. I chose my daughter. I chose peace. I chose to file for a divorce. And while he thought he could silence me, humiliate me, erase me, God had other plans. Every lie, every betrayal, every act of abuse has been recorded, Heaven saw it all, and now it will be answered legally, spiritually, and karmically. Guys, this is not just my story. This is my testimony, and I will keep speaking. If anyone is going through something similar, know that God still sees you. You are not alone. We'll keep walking this together. And remember, keep standing, keep shining, and never forget your story matters because you survived it, my love. If you felt the vibe today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that post notification bell so that you guys are notified of future episodes as I continue to dive deeper into my life's journey, and how I survived it. Thank you so much for coming to sit with me at the Healing Seat with Monique. Remember, healing is a journey, not a race. Breathe easy, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.